Hey y'all, this is Jenny. So I know it's been a minute. It's been like 6 months, maybe going on 7 months. This is getting close to mid-July, and if you actually watch my channel, then you know I really haven't been around since December. So I don't even think I've I might have posted once on Instagram. So I thought I would give you these journals to look at while I'm chatting here for a minute. If you could care less, I don't blame you, so you can like skip forward if you're just here to see the friend mail that I have. But if you're curious where I've been, so let's see, I had made several journals. I sold a lot of journals for Christmas. Thank you to all of you who bought my journals in November and December. And then I had a lot of custom orders I was working on around Christmas time, a wedding album, a baby album, several things. I don't even think I've posted videos of some of those things. Some of them I may eventually post, like the wedding album. I would love to post that because I had a hard time finding albums like that on video for inspiration myself. But everything I said pertained to, you know, what I was doing in early December, like when I would take my last orders for the year, things like that. And so like I'm like, what if someone hears that and then they think I'm talking about, you know, 2024 and I'm not, and then no one, you know, orders a journal, you know, those crazy thoughts. But I will probably throw it up at some point anyway and just, you know, make a note on there that this was, you know, a year before. But anyway, so it got close to Christmas, and then I think my husband took like a couple weeks off for vacation near Christmas, so you know, I was spending time with him and the kids, the grandkids, and yeah, let's see, then I had a grandbaby born in January, and he was in NICU for quite a while, so I had his 2-year-old, almost 2-year-old at the time, brother. I was taking care of him, so I mean, as you can imagine, I'm, you know, I'll be like 48 this year, and now I get why people have babies when they're young, because it wipes me out. So like I just, you know, I just didn't have time for crafting and all those things then, and that's okay. But then my daughter got married in February, and then my grandbaby finally came home from the NICU. You know, we were spending a lot of time with them, and then my mom fell and broke her hip pruning my rose bushes last month. And so I was in the process of creating a new craft space during that time. And so, yeah, that set me back a little bit. And, but, you know, just having to do life. And again, that's okay. But I haven't went anywhere. I've actually been working on these prayer journals a little at a time over the past few months. These were a custom order. So I finished both of these. I will probably share a flip through of these either together or individually at some point here soon, because I need to go ahead and get them to her. But yeah, so I had actually made 3 or 4 extra covers to make a collection of these, and then I just never filled the insides of the other ones. So if any of you are interested in just a 1 signature journal, I do have some covers pretty much ready, so just you can send me a message over on Instagram if you would like to claim one, and then I'll get on that for you. If not, I'm probably just gonna move on so I thought about, I mean, every year I've been doing this for, well, YouTube just for like maybe four years maybe, but I really would like to do a beach journal. I've never, in like 8 years of making journals, have not done a beach journal. I have worked on design team projects that were beach themed, but I know a couple of Cheaply Chic's projects were beach themed, but I haven't like made my own beach journal. So I would love to do that. But then I think, well, it's almost the end of July. Are people still interested in that? So I don't know. Y'all can give me a little feedback and let me know. To be honest, I never even put up my Christmas stuff. It's not on my workspace, but I did just move it over to a table behind me because I thought, well, I need to finish my December daily. How many of you every year make it like halfway and then you're like, well, I'll finish it during July and do Christmas in July, and then you never do? So that is me. So yeah, I can't decide if I want to go ahead and work on some Christmas journals, or I mean, it's so hot here, so like that's kind of hard for me mentally to go there, but I don't know. So a little craft space update. If you watched, so I thank all of you so much for giving me so much feedback and support on my craft room videos. So those are by far, I mean, aside from a couple random journal flip throughs, the craft room videos, of course, you know, have the most views. And I had shared an update on things I was trying to do. I think it was like craft room chaos, or I don't know. I'm pretty real. I show you how things are, you know, it's all a mess. It was probably way neater in the video than it actually is in real life, and it was still a mess. So I had a lot of ideas for my craft space, but since I filmed that, like my youngest daughter's gotten married, she's moved out, I do have an extra room. Even turning her room into a guest room, I still have an extra room. And so I thought, while I'm still here in this house, I'm gonna, you know, make use of that. And I think I'm actually going to make, well, I know that I am. I finished painting this past weekend that room, and I'm going to make it like my work space, like my just my junk journaling, where I go every day. I can close the door and set myself a schedule, you know, to actually work, because that's very hard for me to do. So like, I haven't been documenting like just my own life memories, because when I sit down at this desk, I'm like, well, I need to be working on the journal, or I need to be selling a journal, or making estate sale haul videos, all the things. So I'm like, I feel like I need to separate the work from the play, if that makes sense. And since, I mean, I'm thankful to the Lord that I have that, you know, those spaces. So I think I'm going to make this craft room that you've seen in the tours, leave my giant table desk that's in here, and just rearrange it and actually make it like a scrapbook or a junk journal. Like I junk journal a scrapbooky style. And so my daughters and daughter-in-law, they all are interested, you know, because I grew up with my mom and sister and nieces, and you know, we would all always get together as my kids were growing up, and we would scrapbook. Like we would have weeks or long weekends. We would go to my mom's and we would do that. So I would love to carry on that tradition now that my girls are getting older, and they fell in love with junk journaling too. Like they scrapbooked when they were teenagers, some, and then they haven't, and now they're having babies. And so I mean, I would love for this place not to be so messy, so that when they come over, there's tables set up and they can just sit down and go through my things and, you know, be like, will you show me how to do this? Or I'm going to make you know, maybe a mini album for just a birthday, whatever. I love the idea of that. So I'm going to clear out this space and make it just, you know, more inviting, and then have me a workspace / junk journaling craft room. So stay tuned for that, because I will share it. I may share on Instagram like little reels of, you know, here and there. Like maybe I videoed a little when we were painting, stuff like that. So I think it would be fun and interesting to see, because I did it like in a, you know, a green, I can't remember the word, not as deep as like a basil green, but it's like a, what's the word? You know, the green, sagey type green. And so it's kind of different than the normal craft room, you know, where I have like pinks and mints and all the crafty colors. It's going to be pretty challenging to see like what I'm going to paint the furniture, you know, to match, because not everything goes with that green color. So do I want to do pinks, or do I want to just do creams and make it just a, you know, a cottage feel? Like, I don't know, soft blues and soft creams. I just think I would love to see more videos like that than all the ones like we all have with the mints and the, you know, the pinks and again, I have a space like that, so I'm not putting that down in any way, but I would love to see craft rooms that maybe aren't those colors, you know. So if y'all have any suggestions, just leave those down below, because I would love to go watch those videos for inspiration. And it's not a huge room. I mean, it's just a smaller type bedroom. So maybe smaller space ideas, and then more thrifted, you know, eclectic type craft spaces. I would love to have some suggestions. So, if you stayed this long, thank you. I do not blame you if you didn't. If you didn't, you're not hearing me say that. So, thank you. So, I am going to share some fun Happy Mail. My friend Arlene, most of you, I feel like if you're here, you have watched her. Well, I mean, maybe some of you haven't, but I will put her Instagram below because she's Gingy's Journey. I've shared friend mail over the years several times from her. Her journals, just her work is amazing. And so she's actually going to start selling in her shop some on Instagram now. So she does have a YouTube channel. I will link that below as well, but she has a baby right now. She's enjoying mommyhood and being a wife. So she actually doesn't have any YouTube videos recent, but she may, because I'm trying to encourage her to just, you know, do things in the little nuggets of time she has. So I do know she's working on some Amity Bloom journals, or at least one that are like the Bloom type journals, I believe, and they are beautiful, y'all. If you love that shabby chic style, like you can't hardly really tell the difference between hers and Nazzie's, but she has such beautiful work. So yeah, go look on her Instagram page if you would like to follow her for supplies. She's been dyeing some things, some laces and trims and embossed papers, things like that she may be throwing up in her shop. So yeah, go follow her over there on Instagram. So this box is a large priority mailbox. So y'all can imagine how stuffed it is. I'm so excited. She also sent me another whole box of baby girl things, and I'm so excited about that. So I'm sure I have mentioned, well, no, I don't think I actually have on YouTube or Instagram yet, but I'm sure I will mention it again, but I mean, you know. But y'all, so this year in 2024, I'm celebrating 25 years of marriage, and in this year, the Lord, I mean, he's just like blessing us every 6 months. So in January, my son had a baby. In 2 more weeks in July, my daughter's having a little girl. We've had 3 boys, and this is our first little girl. And then in December, my youngest daughter is having a baby. So yeah, all of our kids are having a baby this year. So I'm so excited about that. So my work will probably be a little sporadic, but that's okay. But anyway, she had sent me a box of baby girl things. So this is beautiful, absolutely beautiful. I'll try to do this quickly. I know in the past I drag it out and y'all are like, oh my goodness, you know, get on with it. But how gorgeous is this? So there's an embroidery piece. There's another one. We're kind of swapping out some things too, because she likes the more pastel-y tones. And I mean, I do things with all of them, but she's pretty much gearing for now to one style, you know. That one's pretty too. So pretty. That's like a raw silk. See, I just love these random colors, like the pink and the yellow together. Y'all, it is a little bit rainy here today, so it's kind of dark. So y'all hear me joke about old photos. I don't love them like a lot of you love them, but I do appreciate them. So in the right journal, like this dude, this pilot, I mean, or he's a military. See, I would love that, like in a patriotic type journal. So if they're more themed, like these ladies, I mean, that would be so fun. Just, I mean, or this like in an Easter. I know like a lot of you do appreciate it, so I do try to throw some occasionally in. Like this would be pretty in a wedding album. So she was like, do you like old photos? I'm like, you know how I feel, like the Tim Holtz people, I call them creeples, you know. But I still like, I love that. That would be beautiful in a wedding album. And the little kids are cute, and I love, look at these. Like my grandma actually dressed like that, so that's precious. But like, I love like old beach photos. And I'm pretty sure the creeple thing I did not come up with. Like, I think like I feel like it was like Shellcraft One or somebody a few years ago called them creeples, and ever since I'm like, that is the prime definition from the Tim Holtz little people. This is so pretty. See, okay, she had told me this give her Christmas vibes, and I was like, no, that would be fun and something else, but I see now why she feels like Christmas. Oh yeah, so like I did a couple custom order like Bohemian Christmas journals last year. Again, I don't even know if I did a flip through of both. I did of one, but that was so much fun, and I really would like to do that this year. So that is super cute. This paisley print. Oh yes, this is so pretty. And this would be pretty on just a regular Bohemian style journal, but also Christmas. So pretty. Look at that. That would be pretty in like a farmhouse style journal, or maybe like a, I don't know, like a Downton Abbey type journal. I like telling y'all my thoughts while I'm looking at these things because, well, just like in my estate sale hauls, like I love hearing how people are going to use these things. And a lot of these she had ordered from shops, and some she had gotten at the flea market in New York City when she was living there. So, I mean, it's just fun knowing the history of a lot of them. Oh my goodness. That is so beautiful. So beautiful. I told y'all it wouldn't take too long. That's pretty too with the pinks. These would be beautiful in like some vintage floral journals. Or prayer, like those two vintage floral prayer journals I did. Those would be so pretty. Love the blues. So I feel like you can make this beachy or farmhousey or bohemian style. And this one is beautiful. I don't know how I'm going to take photos of all of these. Oh my goodness. Look at this. This is like antique wallpaper, I'm sure. That is so pretty. So pretty. That would be pretty as a journal cover or just pieced up into the in pockets or things. Also, here's some yo-yos. And some fun. That is heavy beaded tulle. I guess that's probably from a sari. I'm not sure. I don't want to mess up what things are, you know, but... Oh, that's so cute. It's like glittery. Some pieces of either Capta quilts or... Yeah, I feel like that's what that's called. That would be pretty on a Christmas journal. Oh, look, it's a little... antique sewing machine. That's so cute. I mean, come on, like with this picture of these ladies, like my grandma always sewed, you know, like that would be so cute. On a fun blue pattern. Oh, here's a fun Christmas sticker book. Who doesn't love stickers? Thank you. Yes, I will definitely use that. Oh my goodness, so here's a whole bunch of playing cards. She had told me that if I ever want to list anything, you know, with my sales, that's fine. But I'll probably for sure use, I mean, I will for sure use some of all of it, but I usually just send stuff like this. If I don't end up using little pieces, I'll put it in Happy Mails packaging, or, you know, a piece or two. It's like how fun on like a tropical journal. These are so fun. Arlene, look at that one. So cute. These are beautiful. You know, the first collection of journals I ever sold, they were in 2019 or 2020, and the covers had playing cards on them. These are so pretty. Uh-oh. So y'all, there are so many, and I mean, if you're interested in me going through playing cards, I could get mine out in these and go through them all. And obviously, Arlene, I will go through these when I'm not on camera, but I mean, look at that. How much fun are these? Give all your worries and cares to God, for he cares about you. I love these little prayer type cards. I have several of those I put in journals too. So here's more bohemian style fabric. So pretty. That is beautiful. Sheer. That would be pretty in a wedding. The wedding journal like I made back in the fall. So pretty. Oh, these bright colors. I love these in summertime. Fun orange. My goodness. So y'all, my daughter did my nails the other day. She was wanting to practice. Obviously she needs a little more practice because some are a little bumpy, but for the most part they look pretty good. Oh my goodness, all these fun. I might would wear that actually. Look at these bells. So I love bells, but I don't have any like this. They have like a hammered look a little bit to them. I have some like these and I love these. I love these gold ones. I think every journal really should have a bell. There's some fun Christmas charms. Oh, these starfish charms are so cute. And I remember her saying she's going to throw some starfish charms. And y'all know I love to collect at estate sales. I love just buying at least one brooch here or there. This would make a beautiful collection. Like, look at that. Oh my goodness. So pretty. Closure for a journal. How pretty is that? Oh my goodness. I hope that my camera's not too close for y'all because I haven't done this in so long. I really don't even remember how. So either you're watching this video or you're not, you know. Oh my goodness. This has got like little three-dimensional gold dots. Oh my goodness. So pretty. So pretty. And y'all, I was in a little phase there where I put little bohemian textiles in every, these Indian, I guess you would say, textiles in every journal. It didn't matter the style. I loved them. And I actually did a bohemian collection one time, but it's been a lot of years, so that would be fun to do again. And then here's just a bunch of pieces. Oh my goodness. Trims. So pretty. I'm so grateful. You know, you just, when you're blessed with heavy mail, like, thank you's not enough. It's just not enough. There's another one, Be Cute on Christmas. And you just feel so silly just saying thank you. Like, it's really, there's no words, really. When people show you this kind of, I mean, there's all kinds of ways to show people love. I'm not saying you have to give me things for me to feel loved. I'm just saying I really feel loved when I get mail like this. Oh my goodness. I should have timed this so I could, it wouldn't be so long. Oh my goodness. So I have several packs of, you know, random like pieces, but I do not have many trims at all. In fact, the trim pieces I've got, I think I've mostly gotten from her in the past. Oh my goodness, that is beautiful. See, that would be pretty in a baby boy journal, or I mean this, any style journal just with these colors. That is beautiful. My goodness. That is gorgeous, like the turquoise and the red. So pretty. Or gold. I am so excited. I mean, if this isn't inspiring, I don't know what. And y'all know I love to share. I do. Like, I don't have to have a million yards of everything. Like, if I have something and I know someone loves it and would like it for this journal or that, I literally share all my things. So, I mean, I don't know. You know, I can't lie about the trims. I may or may not hoard the trims. But for the most part, I do love to share. When you buy journals, I love to give you added things that fits that style. Or if you're working on something specific, I love to, you know, help you like that. But, I mean, obviously these little pieces I'll be keeping. But yeah, these are so beautiful. Oh my goodness, that's so pretty. That green is so pretty. This would be pretty in a beachy journal too. This one would. And that's funny how our brains all work so differently. You know, like, I feel like where I could see that in a beach journal, most of you are probably like, what? Like, I would never. And then things y'all think about, I wouldn't think about. So pretty. This would be pretty in a beachy type journal too. Now, okay, so see, she gave me some of this trim years ago, and I used every bit of that. I love that. I love these peachy tones, too. My goodness, so pretty. Oh, and I've gotten some of this before. Well, you know what? I may have gotten this from Amore Fabriques before, some of this green. So pretty. Because I had a piece of that, too. And yeah, like it may have been the same pack. Look at this piece. That would just, I mean, that could be a little mini journal in itself or added on as a journal cover centerpiece. So y'all, the question is, do I start a second video here? So I feel like, I mean, these aren't my most viewed videos anyway. Now, estate sale hauls, people like things like this, but I feel like this is really no different. I mean, you're still seeing, well, you're probably not going to find this in an estate sale. Oh my goodness. So yeah, I can't decide if I need to break it up. I think I'll just keep going because, I mean, if you're here watching this, you can either come back and finish it later. I mean, you're probably so bored by now. You've moved on. Or if you're genuinely interested, then I feel like you're either going to stay and watch it or you're not, you know. So I guess I'll just keep on. And I do know, though, sometimes when you upload a super long video, that can detour people right away. They're like, oh, that's an hour long. I'm not going to watch that. That would be super cute in Christmas journal. My goodness. I can't, y'all. So I'm just going to skim through these, and I'm going to go back and just look myself after this. If you want to see me flip through all these one by one, of course I can, but you know, I get that can get a little long. That is so beautiful, and I feel like I'm distracting from the background, like with all that is so beautiful. Okay, so I'm gonna go through, oh, see that? Yeah, I feel like a lot of these could work for things, not just bohemian style journals. So I'm definitely gonna go through these one by one as I put them up in a little bit. This is Scarf Snips Bohemian Style. Oh, so these were some from Uniquely Ella. I love her channel. So pretty. And she had asked me, y'all, she was like, is it rude if I'm not going to use, you know, gifted things to pass on? And I love the feel of this. But I was like, no, absolutely not. Because, I mean, I don't expect everyone to love everything I send them, you know. And I never, ever would get offended if I saw someone, you know, just sending them on. I mean, if you ever watch those Happy Mail videos of, like, stuff where people make, like, you know, like not junk journal style, but like scrapbooky style, legit Happy Mail. You know what I'm talking about with the papers and all the new collections and all that. They just re-gift that stuff over and over. Like, you just, it's just almost funny because they're like, you know, well, I got this in a swap, you know, and they just pass it on. It's almost like they just pass it on. And so, you know, I feel like people don't, like, we just all want everybody to love it. We don't care who loves it, you know. I mean, I see people actually selling people's journals nowadays that they didn't make, but they give them credit for it, that they made it, you know. So I'm like, you know what, like, I guess, I mean, it is a thing. It's not rude at all. If no one expects you to just hoard the things, you know, you're not going to use. Ooh, I love this creamy piece of lace. And I love this trim. She sent me pieces of this several years ago too, and I have used that till I have like maybe one tiny piece left. So I'm super excited for that. Oh my goodness. That is beautiful. So pretty. I mean, those could go on shabby chic journals, baby journals, antique journals. Oh my goodness, these would be beautiful in beach top. Can y'all tell I have beach on the brain? This is so pretty. My goodness. I need to be putting it back in the bag so I'll know who's from who, but what's from who, but I guess I could always watch this back. Fun fact though, y'all, I'm not even gonna watch this back. It's probably so long. This is beautiful. And she said it gave her fall vibes, even though it's pink, and I can see that. But I can also see that it looks like almost like a tropical cane, you know, type flower. Like, I feel like this would be pretty in just a summer eclectic tropical type journal. Obviously, I will share some of this. I'll have a good bit. Some more trim. Now, I have a few trims in these deeper tones. I don't think blues and browns though. Just a couple more things. So, my goodness, these are beautiful, beautiful. My goodness. The gold, I love gold at Christmas time too. So I know I have a little friend, Karen, that watches and orders journals from me. She loves Bohemian style journals. In fact, she's the one that wanted a Christmas Bohemian style. She had also ordered another Bohemian style from me before. Like, oh my goodness. This for Christmas, oh my goodness. So pretty. Oh, for like a mermaidy style journal, y'all. That is so pretty. This one. Oh, goodness. And then this was from an Etsy shop. I'm not sure what who that is. I can't pronounce the abbreviation. But I mean, just in case you're interested, it says MSK WSK. Super cute. And then it's like sheer. Oh, so you could cut these out or use it as a pocket or something. So pretty. Again, love the creams and whites. Here's some super fun antique-y things, some cabinet cards. I mean, see, they just look so happy, don't they? Oh goodness, like they just didn't smile. And like, even in I mean, I know that my grandparents loved Jesus. I mean, my granddad, you know, was a preacher, and I know that doesn't necessarily make you love Jesus these days, but they did. They genuinely showed Jesus. Like, see, she looks a little happier. But they just didn't smile in their photos, and you think, like, why do they not smile? But these are great, though. This is precious. Oh, my goodness. So I need to do a flip through of my daughter's, the one having the baby this month, her journal. I made her one, but I have not done a flip through. I had it done in time for her shower. And then my other daughter wants a strawberry themed journal. These are really cool. The horse and buggy. So cute. And then she had sent me some of this trim. I think she'll be dyeing and selling some of this trim, but this is so cute. So pretty. And then this one. I'm telling you, y'all need to check out her bloom journals she's doing. They're beautiful. Well, then some of them are like the tall, skinny, and that's not the bloom. I mean, you know, but like, that style. She's just great with that style. Of course, she did a great job with the bohemian style, too. I have a couple of her journals. I know I've shared them before. Oh, she shared some washi. Oh, they have New York washi. That's fantastic. So cute. Oh, I think that's Amity Bloom washi. Oh my goodness, I think it is. If it's not, it looks just like it. Oh, the playing cards are New York and the washi. That's Amity Bloom washi, I feel like. That is so pretty. Thank you, Arlene. That is so pretty. And then lastly, y'all, I'm so excited about these. So this is from Erin's Attic Laces on Etsy. I love vintage trims like this, and I run up on them sometimes at estate sales, but it's not that often. Oh my goodness. I mean, so beautiful. So obviously I will be getting her a little package up, and I mean, I can never repay. I mean, you know, you just can't. Thank you's just not enough. It's just not. And the baby girl clothes were precious, precious. So if y'all are still here, I'm shocked. I'm just shocked. But thank you so much for watching, and I will see you on the next one. Have a great day. Bye.